Brenda J. Lilly here from Creative Consultations. I just wanted to put out a small disclaimer before we launch into today's video that says I'm not a licensed therapist. I'm just here to engage, to encourage, and hopefully empower other artists to go out and live their art dream. So here we go. Enjoy the video. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday Morning Kickstart with Brenda J. Lilly and Creative Consultations. Today is June 3rd, Monday, June 3rd, 2024. If you like this video, and I hope you do, please like, subscribe, and comment. Let's get a conversation going. That's the whole point of these. And so I hope you enjoy. See you on the flip side. Well, good Monday morning. It's time for our kickstart. I have my big blue cup of coffee and I am ready to rock and roll. Last week we talked about what it is we are paying attention to. Are we paying attention to the tape that's constantly running in our brains saying we're not enough, we're not good enough, we're not talented enough? Or are we going to listen to the people who affirm us and encourage us and engage and empower us? I wanted to sort of continue that conversation this week with our Monday morning kickstart. I posted a meme on a Facebook group that I run called the Bridge Artistic Network, and it was a quote from Shakespeare. And there was this beautiful bird singing, and it said, "The earth is playing music for those who will listen, is filled with music for those who will listen. The earth is filled with music for those who will listen." Shakespeare was a brilliant artist, in my opinion, and he has an incredible point that he's making there. He's calling all humans, if you will, back to nature. Now, this world we know is filled with chaos, is filled with sound, is filled with noise, and is filled with distraction. I'm actually adding to the noise with this video today. But Shakespeare said the earth is filled with music for those who will listen. In other words, come back to nature. Stop listening to the chaos and the chaotic. Stop allowing that to distract you from what is real and engaging and can actually encourage and fill you up rather than deplete you. So much of the noise that is happening in our society today just robs us of energy, robs us of joy, robs us of our ability to hope, if you will. Goodness, if you watch the news for more than 10 minutes, you can walk away devoid of all hope, thinking that men are horrible creatures. You watch YouTube videos. Anyone who's watched a dog rescue video or an animal rescue video thinks, my goodness, who can do that? Who would do that to these poor creatures? And you get filled with disdain and you get filled with a lack of hope if you're not careful. And what Shakespeare says is the earth is filled with music for those who will listen. So, what are we choosing to listen to? What are we choosing to partake in? Now, his world was far less noisy than ours, I think. Um, there weren't airplanes flying overhead. There wasn't television. There wasn't radios. It was a quieter, gentler life, and yet there was chaos, there was distraction, there was intrigue, and people were just as evil back then as they are now. So what's different? The planes flying overhead, the television constantly being on, or YouTube videos constantly being played, or games, or we have found so many ways to distract ourselves today in society, thinking that it's good for us. But I don't think it is necessarily good for us to constantly live in a state of distraction, of being overwhelmed by the noise all around us on a daily basis. So, how do we get away from it? How do we unplug? And can we do that on a daily basis? And my answer to all of that, to my answer to that last question is yes, we can choose to get away from the noise, the distraction, being overwhelmed, the chaos every day. We have to make a choice. We have to be intentional about our time. And that's not easy because the world wants to pull us this way and that way. And if we're unplugged for even 20 minutes, we feel like we've done something wrong. Oh, people couldn't get in touch with me for 20 minutes. Egads. I grew up in a simpler time. I grew up in a time where there was one telephone in our house and it was in the kitchen and it had like an 8-foot coiled cable to it. So you could walk around that room, but you couldn't go anywhere else. And if you were outside and the phone rang, pretty much you missed it. And the thought process wasn't, oh gosh, I missed a call. It was, oh, they'll call again if it's important. You know, I love technology. I'm using technology right now. But I also disengage from technology on a daily basis because my brain needs the respite. My mind, my soul, and my spirit need a place of quiet. And so I choose it every day. I choose to use that time for prayer, to take a walk in nature, listen to the bird songs, listen to the water lapping against the shore, children playing, simpler things. And I let my mind rest from all that the world is having me worry over. And that's so important because if I don't take that time, now I'm talking about myself and I'm just trying to help you think of your own self. How do you find a place of calm, of peace, of rest? The only way I know is to disengage, turn everything off, and get quiet. Go out for a walk in nature and re engage with the earth song, right? That's a little earthy crunchy, that's a little hippie tree huggery language, but it works. And I think it was created for our pleasure. I mean, come on, birds. What else were they created for except to bring us music? Animals, dogs, cats, they bring us such joy. And it's scientifically proven sitting with a dog or a cat and petting them brings your blood pressure down, calms you down. So why are we not engaging in those sounds when we know that listening to the news brings our blood pressure up and causes us to panic, some of us, or think the world is coming to an end, henny penny? You know, I think that Shakespeare had it right. The world is full of music. The earth is singing for us if we'll just slow down and listen. So, what are you listening to today? What are you paying attention to? What are you filling up your days with? What is the sound that you are letting in? And is it overwhelming you? Is it distracting you? Is it making your blood pressure rise or your blood boil? If there are those things, I'm not saying stick your head in the sand and don't pay attention to the world around us. I think it's important to engage in the world around us. But I'm saying that every single day, it is our choice to unplug for as long as we can, breathe, and come back to a sense of center, self, and understanding that we were created for more. Not just to worry, not just to keep food on the table, although that's important, not just to keep the rat race going. We were created for more. So, how are we going to find it? The first step, take a step back, breathe, and listen to the song that the earth is singing all around us. That's our Monday morning kickstart. That's what I have for you this week. Go out, be with nature, listen to the earth song, and breathe, and let it revive your soul. I hope you have a great week. I'll see you next Monday for our next Monday morning kickstart. June. We're in June. All right. Have a great day. Hey, thank you so much for watching our video. I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, subscribe. What are you waiting for? All right. I hope you all have a wonderful week. Bye.